Because love lasts and letting go after 40 is less about chasing what was and more about healing what still hurts. It's not about who left, but what you've learned. So let's talk about what it really means to rediscover yourself. When love changes shape, when endings become invitations, and when you realize that closure isn't something you get, it's something you give yourself. So I want to tell you about someone I know. Let's call her Shade. She got married young, full of plans, promises, and the kind of love that feels endless when you're in your 20s. And as life evolved, so did she. And the version of her that existed at 40 wasn't the same one who said, I do, at 24. The marriage didn't end with a fight. It ended with a silence. Two good people who had grown in different directions, holding on out of memory, not connection. When the divorce papers came, it wasn't just the marriage just ended, it was her identity. For months, Shade told me, she kept busy. Projects, travel, gym, distractions. She was healing on the surface while avoiding the deeper one. The loss of who she used to be. Then one day, sitting alone with a cup of coffee, she realized, I've been waiting for someone to choose me again. When the truth is, I never stopped needing to choose myself. And that was a reset. Not the papers, not the therapy, not the next relationship, but the moment she started trusting on her reflection again. Heartbreak in midlife hits differently because by now you built a world, a home, a routine, maybe even a reputation around someone else's presence. When that's gone, the silence can feel heavy. But silence isn't punishment. It's a space to breathe again, space to grieve, and a space to grow. You're not starting over from zero. You're starting again from wisdom. There's a space that comes from no longer needing to prove that you're lovable because you already are. Healing after heartbreak is less about forgetting the person and more about forgiving yourself for all the ways you've tried to hold something that wasn't no longer holding you. Rediscovery doesn't happen in a rush. It happens in a moment. The first solo meal that doesn't feel lonely. The first night to sleep peacefully in your head, in your bed. The first laugh that isn't tied to memory, but to now. That's rediscovery. When you remember you were whole long before anyone came along, you start to reconnect with your rhythms, your favorite songs, your quiet mornings, your unfiltered laughter. That's not selfishness. That's self-trust, rebuilding itself piece by piece. Dating after 40 is an entirely different story.